this is my calling. I should carry a gun to go eat cookies. I want to support you so bad. She told us everything we needed to know. 4 million views. I am a grown-up, and this is how I want to waste my time. John Cena versus Michael B. Jordan. Let me explain. It's so nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. So... I did a light beat. I think it kind of eat. Call it a nibble. Hold on. Is this trick for real? She think that a meal? Maybe it's kibble. All right, anyway. Hi, my name is Art. I try and make content where I spice up my life a little bit, but this video is a little different. I just wanted to chat. This is a plight of a small content creator, terrified of success. Ooh, I said it. More specifically, I know when it comes to creating a channel where I broadcast my face, success equals fame to a degree, right? And I have never wanted to be famous. So I think with saying that, the question now becomes, why did I start a YouTube channel if I didn't like the thought of becoming famous? I can answer that. First off, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. My introduction to YouTube was my best friend in elementary school sent me a Weird Al Yankovic video. It was Al Suya. It is an earworm that has never died, and that was my introduction to YouTube. I know, terrifying. I saw that Weird Al music video and I was just like, yeah, this is my calling. That's so untrue, so untrue. That was my introduction to YouTube, and my best friend at the time was making American Girl doll videos. And yeah, I didn't know you could make videos. Once I realized that was a concept, I was just like, oh, how do I get in on this? So in middle school, I had a different best friend and I really wanted to start a skit channel with them, but they kept pushing it off and just they didn't want to do it, and they wouldn't tell me, but whatever. And so that never came to fruition. And then in high school, there were 2 people who had YouTube channels, both of which I admired their channel, not them as people, unfortunately, but I was like in awe. I was like, when are you posting next? I'm excited. I want to support you so bad. I think both of them have stopped posting since, but I really enjoyed their content. And then I ended up buying a camera finally somewhere in high school, the end of high school, and in college, it's actually when I learned to edit and had access to editing software because I couldn't afford anything and I couldn't find any free ones for the tablet that I had because I didn't have a computer. And so in college, I'm so glad I didn't start a YouTube in college. The way I would have started so much shit. Yeah, no, I was doing so many storytime videos and I'm glad that they will never see the light of day because I didn't like those people anyway. Maybe I shouldn't publicize my life like that. I was a very private person in college. All this to say, when I finally started making videos during the pandemic, it brought me so much joy, and the more I create, the more joy it brings. And it's just like, it was an inner childhood like healing moment to finally start a channel, and to continue it was just like, brought me so much joy. I really like making videos. It makes me happy. And also there are certain creators that I'm just like, I think we would really actually be friends. And I think I might need to have my own platform so that they will be like, oh, I also think maybe we could be friends. It was a little bit of vanity. There is a little bit of vanity, but it's not about fame. It's about making friends. I also think if I make content that other people enjoy, then I can also make content with other content consumers, because I've been a content consumer for forever, and it's fun to have a little taste of the creator life. So it's mostly just making friends, healing my childhood trauma, and because it makes me happy. And that's why I started my YouTube channel. Also, maybe a little bit financial stuff. Maybe a little bit. I have to admit it, right? I talk about it in other videos anyway. And even though I never wanted to be famous, some things, like in middle school, I wanted to be an actor, but when it came to fame, that's where you started to bring me back. In addition to my parents not wanting me to do it, they were like, you'll never be successful. Which tells you a lot about how I was raised. Hey. They're just like, you're not going to make it in that industry. Look for something more tangible. I've always known that I wanted recognition for the work that I produce, and that essentially is fame. And I know that also, in turn, provides financial security in the sense of like, if I'm known for doing this work, that means this work is high valued by me, like if I create it, so you would pay me more in order to create my work, whatever that may be. So again, money. Only because we live in a capitalist society, not because I actually like money. I swear to God, I hate money. I promise I hate money. So even though like those 3 things are really driving forces to why I should aim for fame, 2 things, very powerful things why I do not want to be famous. I fear for my safety, and I don't appreciate the lack of privacy. I don't like that people are out here researching where you live. Why do you need to know where I live? I didn't tell you where I live. my thinking. Connect with me here. If I didn't tell you something, maybe I didn't want you to know. Concept. Maybe I didn't want you to investigate certain things. An example of this, right? Monet McMichael. She started dating someone. She goes, oh my God, a cute boy just slid in my DMs. And we were all like, I thought we were all like, oh my God, girl, oh my God, he's so cute. I wonder who it is. But like, oh my God, he's so cute. But then people are just like, I know who it is. It's Jalen. It's Jalen, right? It's Jalen. Let her enjoy the little secrecy that she has. Because what if it doesn't work out? Why do you need to know who it is? Leave her alone. Leave it alone. She told us everything we needed to know. Leave it. I've just always been someone where it's just like, you told me everything I needed to know. Why do I need to search for more information? If I'm confused, if I'm curious, I'll ask the questions, but feel free to shoot me down. Just be like, thank you so much for your inquiry, but we will no longer be producing more information on this topic. I appreciate your curiosity, however. Mind the business that pays you. Just like a Love is Blind breakup, right? Really formal, really like, no. Right, cool. That's all we need. So that's like one thing, is the lack of privacy. I don't need people investigating. That's so weird. Why? And then on top of that, the fear of safety, these similar people, not going to say the same, but similar people who are just like, oh my God, Art is my best friend. I need to know where she lives and show up to her house because we're besties. We do that. Just to make it clear, my best friends don't do that. My best friends text me before they arrive to my house. Because what if I don't want you here? What if I'm going to say my room is messy? I'm not going to clean for my friends. I'm sorry. You should be aware that I'm a messy person. But like, what if I was leaving? I wasn't planning on being home. Like, you don't know every moment of my day, and don't wait for me at my house. Be like, hey, Art, can I come over? And I would tell you yes or no. But then on top of that, don't go looking for my phone number to be like, hey, Art, can I come over? And then I don't even have your number saved. How did you find my number? Please don't look for it. Thank you. Privacy, safety. I don't like that. It's just really concerning to me. And the biggest fear with that is blowing up. Oh my God. Blowing up is terrifying to me. Terrifying. And I've done it before. Gasp. Yeah, I hated it. I don't like blowing up. I put a video on TikTok and it gained a lot of traction. I think in 4 days it had 300K views. And so I was just like, maybe I should put this on Instagram. Like the day after I put it on TikTok, in 4 days on TikTok, it gained 300K views. In 3 days on Instagram, it hit 4 million views. The comment section on TikTok was like, haha, hee hee, this is funny. Why would he growl? But then, let me describe the video, I guess. I was eating cookies on a bench outside of a cookie shop. This bench provided by the cookie shop, by the way. And some random drunk dude comes up to me and is just like, oh, I want a cookie. The first part of that snippet you don't hear, but you do hear the and my reaction afterwards, the aftermath of that. Long story short, the aftermath is, that was weird. That was it. Some dude growls at me and I'm like, okay. So with this video blowing up on TikTok, we have hee hee ha ha, oh my God, that's so funny. Your reaction is so funny. Like, why would you do that? It's so weird. On Instagram with 4 million views. What are you doing in Central Park alone? Why are you taking up the entire fucking bus stop, you ignorant bitch? Carry a gun, carry a taser, carry a knife. You should have beat his ass. I would have chopped his arm off. He has autism. Hello? So with the misunderstandings, I'm not going to sit here and correct every single one of these people. Also, the people saying that I should carry a gun to go eat cookies? I didn't know that. Someone DM'd me. I'm showing this to my daughter to prove to her that she should take safety lessons. My safety wasn't in jeopardy. Women, please be safe. I'm not arguing against that. But I don't think this video in particular really shows how safe you should be. There are women out here getting hit with bricks because they didn't give their phone number away. I ate a cookie by a bench where a drunk man growled at me and tried to touch me and walked away. I don't think those two are synonymous. I don't think my video should be like, oh my God, women, be safe, carry a gun, carry a taser, stab men. Like, what? And also on top of that, like, there were so many people who were just like, you're so dumb, you're so stupid. What are you doing at Central Park at midnight? It was 6 p.m. Like, dude, having like a wave of hate coming my way just doesn't sound like something I would handle very well. It's the thought of too much all at once. Maybe like a hate comment here and there. I've gotten a hate comment before. It was the stupidest hate comment I've ever read in my entire life. Basically, the comment was, I'm going to tell you, to promote a video, I turned one of my vlogs into like a giving VH1 like super hyper dramatized for no reason, right? Because there is no drama. That's VH1, baby. And someone commented and was just like, what in the MTV bullshit is this? You made drama out of nothing. What a waste of time. Like, grow up. Sir, I am a grown up. And this is how I want to waste my time. I made an MTV bullshit video with the time that I wanted to waste as a grown up. First of all, have more fun. And two, it's weird that you see the content I want to produce and you're just mad about that. Why are you mad that you clicked on a video? Maybe hit the dislike button and keep it pushing. Why are you screaming at me? Leave me alone. I am a grown-up girl. To have like comments like that at the masses, BFFR, beefer. And the last reason that I'm so scared of becoming famous, right? Especially if I were to blow up. John Cena versus Michael B. Jordan. Let me explain. I have not seen this discourse on the internet, so forgive me if you are on this side of the internet. I don't know this side of the internet exists, right? Because I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I'm the first person to have these thoughts in this order, which is absolutely true. Every single thought I have had has been this way. Sarcasm. Basically, there was this tiny little indie movie called Black Panther. No, we all know Black Panther. Worldwide blockbuster, and Michael B. Jordan was in it, and his reaction to children, adults, people coming up to him saying Wakanda forever, he hated it. He has accepted awards for the movie. Please stop coming up to me and doing that Wakanda forever, like kill it, dead it, we're over it. On the polar opposite spectrum, we have John Cena, who we couldn't see for over 3 decades now. We still can't see him. You can't see him, right? We all know that this man is the equivalent of camouflage. And in an interview, this is where it all comes together, John Cena mentioned that the reason he doesn't get annoyed with this meme, not only a meme, but the meme he created for himself, unintentionally, I'm assuming. But in creating this meme, he goes, this is how my audience connects with me. Why would I deny them of this experience? Because that's how they know me. That's how they love me. That's how they perceive me. And I'm not going to take that away from them. Like they love that about me, and I appreciate them because they support me in that way, even if it's just in that way. That's not his words verbatim. That's what I took from it. To have a man who embraces the way people perceive him, he had not that much control over it because in the 90s, wrestling, like, it's a performance, yes, editing, of course, there are moments that you know for a fact are going to get blown up. Of course, he did it repeatedly, so he knows it was a thing, but it's just like, he didn't know that the internet was going to be, like, he could have, like, gone into acting and created a completely different name for himself, but because of the internet, like, it will never die. And for John Cena to just embrace that, I want to be John Cena. On the Michael B. Jordan to John Cena spectrum, I want to be closer to John Cena. I'm only going off of, like, my present experiences with my friends. Will have, like, running jokes that eventually I just get sick of. I'm just like, cool, it's not funny, kill it, dead it, and end transmission, stop it. And it's just, my biggest fear is I post and people connect with these posts and they come up to me and maybe I unintentionally make a motto for myself and they're just like, wow, like, here's your motto, back to you. And I'm just like, ew, why would you do that? Like, I would hate to do that. I just killed someone's dreams. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. I think with a steady growth rather than just blowing up randomly one day, I think I'd be able to lean more towards John Cena because I can calculate how frequently I get recognized and what these people are connecting to so that I can hopefully create some sort of perception of what other people might be connecting to. Even reading the comments also helps, but I'm not big, right? I'm not running into people and they're just like, oh my God, I'm sorry, have my babies, I'm passing out and throwing panties. No, I'm not, like, recognized in public. And another fear is, like, being recognized in public and people following me home. Like, in a reality where I do garner popularity, I want it to be warranted, and I want the people who gave me that popularity to feel like I am worthy of it. I don't want to meet someone who loves my content and is just like, ew, I kind of don't like her as much anymore. Because I've experienced that. There's a content creator who I am obsessed with. You will never know. I'm not a big commenter on this person's section, but I met them in person and I was so excited to meet them because when I tell you, this person was one of my favorite vloggers. Oh my God, like, held her on a pedestal. In the moment, I'm like, I never thought this would happen. Like, I'm so freaking excited. I just want to share what this person's content means to me. And I just want them to hear it from my voice rather than a comment because I've never commented on one of their videos, right? So go up to them and I'm just like, oh my God, I love you. And they're just like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. And as I kept talking, every breath that I took, every sentence I said, they're like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. So nice to meet you. Looking back, they were probably having a really bad day. I was also having a really bad year, but it just really hurt to feel dismissed in that way, even though they were being kind. I still respect them. I still silently watch their videos, but it definitely put a sour taste in my mouth that me speaking to them as a human meant nothing to them. And of course, again, they were probably going through something, but it still hurt as a viewer, and I would hate to crush someone the way that I was crushed. Of course, it could be crushed worse, but it didn't feel right. I hope I get to grow slowly and over time for the simple fact that, one, I want to be able to financially support my safety. So if I'm growing slowly, I'm collecting savings. And two, because I want to get used to meeting people. I want to get used to being recognized and people coming up to me. I want to get used to people interacting with me so that if it gets to a point where it's happening on a consistent basis and it's happening frequently, I am able to manage it emotionally and in a way where I'm not secluding people. That's my biggest fear, is like hurting someone unintentionally, like breaking that connection unintentionally. So yeah, I am scared of success because I'm scared that I am not worthy of it, or it will come too soon to protect myself. And with that, there's more Vlogmas to come, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.